What's going on, guys? Raymond here, and welcome back to another episode of Booze and Chill. Today is a very special episode for the reason that we're going to be reviewing a ale. We've reviewed ales here before, but this one in particular was brewed right from our next door neighbors in San Antonio. Before we get into the beer, let's talk about a little bit about the beer can. This is no ordinary beer can. These cans were designed to help out raise money for animal conservation, to help out elephants, more specifically African Asian elephants. Our neighbors in San Antonio, Freetail Brewing Company, joined forces with another brewing company called Silver Eagle Brewing. So these two companies joined forces together and happened to raise, last time I checked, around $10,000. Again, to help out the International Elephant Foundation. In a way, I feel like I did my part by buying this beer, so I feel like I did a deed. So now that I told you about a little bit about the can and what it was made for, how about let's jump right into my favorite part, the drinking. Whoa! All right. But seriously, here it is. Freetail. I'm sorry, I did that backwards. Freetail from San Antonio, Texas. So right there. And this is what they call a Conservesa American Blonde Ale. Not my first time trying a blonde ale. Since this is my first time trying a blonde ale from Freetail, I think this calls for... Love that. This isn't actually the very first can that they did. There's several other designs with different animals and stuff like that. I'll leave some pictures somewhere around here and check those out. Also features a native Texas butterfly. I didn't even know that. I actually had to look that up. That's a native Texas butterfly. Didn't even know we had a butterfly here in Texas, so the more you know. I also like to point out that I actually wore a shirt for the occasion. It's like the only shirt I have with an animal in it. So let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. You know how it works by now. And go. Freetail Conservesa has an ABV of 4.9%, an IBU of 20%, a light-bodied thirst quencher with subtle notes, bready malts balanced with floral hop aromas. Brewed in Freetail Brewing Company in San Antonio. I don't know if you heard or noticed, but while I was opening that can, it kind of exploded a little bit. A little spillage here and there, but no big deal. So here it is, guys. It is it's pretty golden. It's pretty golden. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's pretty golden. It's a nice foamy head. Not too many bubbles, but it's nice. It's almost even, the head. Again, this is my first time trying this, so let's go ahead and give that first smell. It smells like a light beer. Strangely, it smells like a light beer. I mentioned floral aroma. I smell it. It might be the floral aroma that I'm smelling. Let me take one more. Yeah, that floral is very subtle in my nose, at least with me. I get like a wheaty bread, slightly floral wheaty bread, hoppy floral bready. But yeah, it smells like a light beer. Let's jump into that first taste. I tend to get a little bit more out of my taste buds than my nose. I have a good nose, so let's put those two senses to work. Okay, I get a nice wheaty bread, like a fresh baked bread, like straight out of the oven. Not warm, but like, you know, that taste you get in that first bite. Malty, wheaty. Okay, now I'm getting that floral thing at the back of my throat. It's strange. I remember the first time I tried a blonde ale, I remember it being just a slightly bit more bitter. But this one, bitterness is pretty, I mean, it's there, but it's very, 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 very subtle. It kind of reminds me of a Pilsner, almost. It's got that certain spice to it. I mean, it could be because of that the floral that I'm getting now. It's like overcoming, especially in the back of the throat. It's actually really good. Very refreshing, very clean but yeah, it definitely has like a light beer taste. But what I like about it is that it's not. And what do I overall think of this? I think it's a really good go-to. But yeah, overall, very smooth, fresh, clean, malty, weedy, floral, hoppy. That pretty much describes it, I think. Really do recommend it. It's like I said, very refreshing. It's I think this could be one of my go-tos for blonde ales for sure. Good job. So that's about it, guys. That's about all the time we have for today. But before we end this episode, today's episode was supported by one of my good friends, Arthur Chapman, aka Kinetic, who produced the music that you're listening to right now. So shout out to my homeboy Arthur. Leave those comments right down below, guys. Let me know how cool you thought it was that these brewing companies joined forces to do what they did to help support animals and so on and so forth. If you're thinking about trying American Blonde Ale from Freetail, what do you think about it? Or if you just want to drop a hello, that's fine too. And if you want to do a good deed of your own, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down below. And remember, guys, you keep watching, and I'm gonna keep drinking. Cheers.